Hello, I'm Kristen Rogers. It's Tuesday, October 22nd. Here's a look at today's top stories from your trusted local news source. Court documents show a judge dismissed a harassment case against a man accused of raping a student at a fraternity house at the University of Iowa. Prosecutors charged Carson Steffen with harassment after he shared photos of sexual nature without permission on Snapchat. But nobody was charged with sexually assaulting McKenna Solberg at the Fiji House in 2020. Civil lawsuits against Steffen, a second man, along with national and location chapters of Fiji, have since been resolved. His trial was initially set for December. However, last week, the state asked to have the charge dismissed due to Solberg's wishes and the impact the resolution of the civil case could have on the criminal case. With just 2 weeks left until Election Day, one group is working to encourage Latinos in Iowa to get to vote. With the Latino population growing each census, the League of United Latin American Citizens of Iowa is educating communities on how they can make an impact at the polls. The group knocked on about 400 doors and sent more than 400 postcards out in the Quad Cities area, hoping to encourage people to vote and explain what's on the ballot.
Information hasn't been given to people like us. And that's something for other people to worry about, not people that look like me. So for years and years, that information, whether purposely or it just so happened that it didn't get to us.
LULAC Iowa says it will continue working to bring Latino voters to the polls and making sure everyone gets to exercise their right to vote. Tonight, the Iowa City Community School District will hear what people think about the demolition of Hills Elementary. In August, ICCSD and the City of Hills announced the school would be demolished. The elementary school closed at the end of last school year because of declining enrollment and to save money. The City of Hills says it wants to demolish the building because repurposing or renovating it would cost too much. The next steps for the process are for the district to hear bids this month for the demolition. And in Dubuque, the city's Airport Commission is holding a meeting over several ongoing projects. First, the commission will discuss recent airport statistics, but later on the group will discuss a resolution for both Hangar 105 and Phase 4 of the new taxiway. That meeting starts at 4 p.m. at the Terminal Conference Room. Also today, the Iowa DOT is asking what you think about a proposed roundabout in Tama County. It will be at the intersection of US 63 and 30 in Toledo. Construction would start next spring and end in the fall. You can share your thoughts at the Tama Civic Center in Tama from 5 to 6:30 tonight. After 2 decades, the Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines will soon go by a new name. The Polk County Board of Supervisors says starting July 1st, the arena will officially be called the Casey Center. The board says it couldn't move forward with the naming rights with Wells Fargo. So Casey's and the Iowa Event Center have now entered a new 10-year naming rights partnership. Casey's CEO says the company's iconic pizza will come to the venue. For all the latest headlines, download the KCRG TV9 News app. You'll get breaking news alerts and can watch stories and newscasts when it's convenient for you. Download the KCRG TV9 News app for free on both iPhone and Android devices. Lice on your child can be annoying to deal with, especially because it can spread to other kids in places like home and at school. Coming up, how to check your kids for head lice and communicate effectively with their school if they have it. I hope you'll join us for the KCRG TV9 News at midday. But first, let's send it back to Everyday Iowa.